Federal government to commence disbursement to funds to alleviate impact of fuel subsidy removal. Senate House ready to pass budget 2024 before December 31st. Plus, Nigeria pushes for enhancement of regional security to guarantee peace, economic growth in West Africa. My name is Ebere Inda. You're welcome to News at 3 today on Rstv. Do you love and care about Rivers State and peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. You can watch Rstv News live on YouTube and Facebook at Rstv channel 22 online, and you can subscribe and click the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. And now the news in full. Rivers State Governor Simeon Fubara said his administration is taking steps to tackle problems income earners face in accessing affordable houses in the state. To that effect, a memorandum of understanding has been signed for the development of 20,000 units of affordable houses. Tamnobabi Ibulubo reports that the contract signing event took place at Government House in Port Harcourt. Take a listen.
Two separate memoranda of understanding were signed. The first was for the development of Rstv City Housing Project, with the Rivers State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Professor Zacchaeus Adango, signing for the state government, while the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Mustapha Injay, signed for TAF Africa Global. That contract will ensure the provision of 20,000 housing units. The second memorandum is for the development of a central spare part market, and the Rivers State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Professor Zacchaeus Adango, signed for the state government, while the Chief Executive Officer, Oko Jeff, and Engineer Charles signed for Kosh Project Limited. Governor Fubara said already, people knew the mantra of his administration, which is consolidation and continuity, but they also need to understand that it included expanding on the existing structure of the current city status.
One of our greatest problems is housing. Housing for below income earners. Our vision is to provide housing for those level of people. What we've done is to give our people hope. We will do everything within our power, not just signing the MOU, but ensuring that we give all the necessary support to these two investors to make sure that we see significant imprint of what we have just done.
Governor Fubara also explained that during the electioneering campaigns, when the support of Ikoku traders were solicited, he promised to develop a modern market that will foster their business activities.
By the time the spare parts market starts up, we'll have a central place where businesses that has to do with vehicles, repair, sales, and whatever it is you want to call those associated things that have to do with vehicles repair, will have a market for it. And not just a market, it also brings a level of development within that axis.
Speaking for TAF Africa Global, Mr. Mustapha Injay said a subsidiary of his company called Pricewise Home Nigeria Limited will develop 20,000 housing units in phases on the 1,000 hectares of land, and thanks Governor Fubara for the confidence reposed in them to handle the project. On his part, the Chief Executive Officer of Kosh Project Limited, Mr. Oko Jeff, said they are committed to deliver a central spare part market that will ease trading activities for spare part traders. Tammunobarabi Ibulubo, Rstv News.
As part of measures to utilize non-kinetic approach to tackle criminality in communities in Rivers State, the 29th Battalion 6th Division, Nigerian Army Port Harcourt, has distributed exercise books and food items to communities in Ilime local government area of the state. Justice Ihunwo was there and fired in this report.
Distributing the materials at Community Secondary School Ebubu, Eleme local government area of Rivers State, the Commander 29 Battalion, Lieutenant Colonel Ishaya Amanga, said the exercise was in line with the vision of Chief of Army Staff Tuaren Labaja to promote civil-military relationship. According to him, using the non-kinetic approach will enable the support of the people towards eliminating crime in the state.
We have seen that the operation using the kinetic approach would not guarantee successful conduct of this exercise, and that was why the non-kinetic approach was also adopted in line with the kinetic one. The non-kinetic, which involved the civil organizations, traditional rulers, the locals and other stakeholders who have supported us since the commencement of this exercise, has made us to identify them and to show a little effort of appreciation.
He tasked the students to shun all forms of social vices, especially cultism and drug abuse.
He also enjoins you to be law-abiding, shun violence, shun cultism. Don't take any substances that can harm your health. You are the leaders of tomorrow. When you take drugs, it's going to affect your health. It's going to affect your brain. You will not do the right thing.
7 secondary schools benefited from the book distribution, while community members and a charity home got food items. Some beneficiaries expressed gratitude to the Nigerian Army for the gesture.
I really want to appreciate them because they really ended our life, they really changed our life, because they have helped most students which their life has been battered and tattered, which they are having the mindset of doing those things.
Many have been planning to go astray, but with the advice from you people, you have taught us a lot and we appreciate.
May God bless Army people when they bring food for us.
Justice Ehun, Rstv News.
Minister in charge of Rivers Province 17 of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor Subayekon Ominite, has enjoined Christians to have passion in defending their faith with meekness and kindness. The cleric said this at the annual Zonal Special Award Day at Chokota, Igbo in Eche local government area. God's Power Anele reports that the event, which had as its theme Chijiki Shine Forth, was well attended.
Pastor Ominite, who was excited with the group and individual performances of members as well as the fruitful yield of the event, described the theme Chijiki Shine Forth as appropriate, particularly in this contemporary era. The cleric, who was one of the awardees, following their individual contribution for the propagation of the gospel and their humanitarian services aimed at winning souls for Jesus Christ, said the award will spur him to do better in the vineyard of God. He maintained that the best place of investment is in Jesus Christ, rather than in frivolities and personal aggrandizement that does not glorify God, urging Christians to always emulate the virtues of Jesus Christ to better their lot and secure eternal life.
Good works have a way of rewarding you. At times, part of it will be in your lifetime. Part of it is kept for your children's children.
Host Minister in charge of Salvation Zone of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Igbo Eche, Pastor Chris Elijah, said the essence of the church to recognize traditional rulers, ministers, and well-meaning individuals for awards was to encourage them in their services to God and humanity. He, however, advised Christians to regularly make provisions for kindness with a view to supporting the propagation of the gospel with their resources, skills, time, and energy. Pastor Elijah disclosed that the 1-month program featured other events to include fasting and prayer, soul winning,